guys, I thought I'd jump on and make a video about produce and how to save money using markdown produce. I've been lucky enough to be given this humongous bunch of bananas. So I thought I'd first show you how to make some banana muffins. But before we do that, I'm going to show you how easy it is to make your own caster sugar, because this recipe calls for caster sugar and I've run out. So why would you make your own caster sugar? Well, $11 a kilo for white sugar compared to $20 for caster sugar and $30 for icing sugar. So there's a lot of savings to be had here. I'm just popping in a double quantity of white sugar and using the icing sugar recipe, preset recipe we have. So popping in double the sugar and mixing it for the same amount of time is going to give me a coarser sugar, more like caster sugar compared to icing sugar. So that's just going to take 10 seconds and it's that simple. It's all done and it's going to save you over time quite an amount of money, especially if you're a baker. So that's my caster sugar all mixed up, ready for this recipe. So we're making banana breads, but I'm going to be popping them into muffin cases today to freeze them up for my children for school. So first step is to turn on your oven, and Thermomix will tell you exactly what temperature you need your oven to be. And in go some bananas. Now since we have so many bananas, there are so many recipes that you can make with bananas, and this is how you can save some money by buying markdown produce and typing in your ingredient to see how many recipes there are. There are some beautiful recipes, especially if you have a baby. There's also baby foods and banana berry muffins and ice creams and you name it. Thousands of recipes to make with your markdown bananas. So in they go, and 5 seconds, and that's just going to crush all the bananas for us. And next, so it's calling for some butter now, and I now make my butter for further savings. It saves a heaps of money if you find markdown cream. You can go ahead and make your own butter. So in goes the butter we need, and I also reserved all the buttermilk, which is also used in this recipe. In with some caster sugar, the caster sugar we just made a few moments ago. Saves you going down the street, and also saves you buying other things that you didn't really plan to when you have to run up the street. Lid back on. Next, and 20 seconds to mix that sugar in with the bananas. So I'm just going to lift the lid off now, and it's telling me to scrape down the bowl just to push all that fruit back down to the centre. And now it's calling for some eggs, so I'm going to pop my eggs in. I just crack them into a bowl first, make sure there's no shells. And next. And back on with the lid, and it's going to whip up those eggs together with the sugar. 10 seconds on speed 4. So it's a really quick recipe. This is a fantastic freezable recipe too. If you've got kids who like to take banana muffins in their lunch boxes, this is a fantastic freezable recipe. Now it's calling for some plain flour. I'm just going to tear those scales before I pop it in straight out of the packet. There's no measuring cups, just tip it straight in there using the scales built in at the bottom. Baking powder. Now this is homemade baking powder also. Every time you can find time to make your own ingredients, you are going to save some money. It's quite expensive to be buying many of these things that you can make with your Thermomix. A little bit of salt. next, and some bicarb soda. In we go with that buttermilk that I said to you I reserved from making my butter. I just freeze it in Chinese containers when I make butter and pop it in the deep freeze. And also there are so many health benefits, so that's another reason to be making butter and using buttermilk. According to healthline.com, it can be much easier to digest, good for your bones and your teeth, and support your cholesterol levels. A little bit of vanilla. Just a teaspoon of vanilla, or 2 teaspoons. And back on with the lid for the last mix. 20 seconds. So the whole recipe took around 2 minutes and it's all done. And there's the batter, beautifully mixed together, ready for the cupcake pan. It does normally go into a tin, but I'm wanting to pop them into cupcake pans for lunch boxes. Just using an ice cream scoop to pop all those in and get them ready for the oven. I would normally use my cupcake pan, but it's actually in the dishwasher at the moment, so just using an ice cream scoop. And next, it's just going to tell me how long to cook the muffins for. The tips at the end give you storage instructions and help you make sure that they're perfectly cooked. And that's it. The muffins are made. Just going to pop them in the oven now, and there they are. Really simple, a little bit of icing sugar on top, and those are great for the lunch boxes. If you'd like to know anything more about Thermomix, I am an online demonstrator. Happy to do some demonstrations for you one-on-one or in a group, whichever you would like. Or if you're not interested in a demonstration but would like to purchase Thermomix, you're welcome to make your purchase directly from my description bar. There is a link included to go directly through and purchase yours. Regardless of which way you would like to make your purchase, either through a demonstration or online, you will always receive ongoing support from Thermomix and our entire community to help you on your journey. Feel free to follow me on either Facebook or Instagram. Hit like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see ongoing videos about Thermomix, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to make sure you are being notified. Have a beautiful day, and let me know if there's anything you would like to see on my next videos. Thanks, bye.